Officer Gordon Beasley, responding to a disturbance call, is walking the alleyway towards an east entrance of Old Town Square. Ronald Troike pulls in behind him, exits his vehicle with a shotgun, and shadows the officer. He shouts, Beasley turns around, and the killer shoots him. He then appears to shoot him once more while he is on the ground. Witnesses describe a sound like a cannon. The shots get the attention of the people in the square, including Johnny Hurley, who had just entered the Army surplus store. He looks out the front door and sees the killer moving north up the alley. He exits the store and takes a position behind a pole as the killer fires rounds into parked cars and several rounds into the air. He then turns back, moving southward. Johnny yells he's coming back, get inside, and moves forward behind a metal trash can. As the killer walks back to his truck, Hurley runs across the square and takes up a position at this wall. The killer acquires a second rifle from his truck and begins walking back towards the square. It is here that Johnny Hurley shoots and kills Ronald Troike. Witnesses observe Johnny firing from this wall, crouched down on one knee. Arvada police have verified he did in fact stop Troike from this position. It is then, somewhere beyond this point, that Johnny was shot by an officer who mistook him for the shooter. It is also from this point we have conflicting reports between witnesses and the Arvada police. Arvada police assert he was mistaken for the killer because he was holding Troike's rifle. This would require Johnny to get up, leave his position, and cross to Troike's body, pick up the rifle, and then return to the wall. A second scenario would have Johnny standing somewhere near the killer when he was shot. Witnesses state they heard two distinct groups of gunfire. The shotgun, like a cannon, a few moments pass, and then a quick barrage of pistol fire. Arvada's scenario would have three distinct groups: the shotgun blasts, time passing, Hurley firing his pistol, crossing the alleyway, retrieving the weapon, and then the officer firing on him. In the surveillance video, you can see Hurley run to the wall. After Troike acquires the second rifle, he appears to wrap his left arm in the rifle sling. This could certainly complicate easily picking up the rifle. The earliest footage comes several minutes afterwards. Police have control of the scene and only Troike's body remains. Police protocol requires clearing the threat and securing the area before paramedics are allowed in. This can easily take several minutes. The station is 5 to 6 blocks away, and emergency responders were alerted and dispatched immediately after the first call. I examined the footage near and around the shooter, went to location, and identified every grease spot and deformation I could find. I see no evidence from the chopper footage to indicate where Johnny laid until paramedics got to him. There's one possible place I do see, a patch behind the wall, but this could easily just be stirred up wood chips. Witnesses I spoke to believe Johnny Hurley died at this wall. Arvada's explanation seems to complicate and even perhaps contradict witness accounts. Examining the bricks, there are marks that resemble bullet strikes. One in particular has the size, shape, and impact characteristics, but they are still inconclusive. The park has a very long history. Witnesses said an officer came in from the northwest corner and shot from this general area. Another unconfirmed report is that Beasley may have had a partner that went around the buildings so both officers could enter the park from two positions. All the witnesses I spoke to say Johnny Hurley was shot from the plaza area. The video released by Arvada ends just before Tragically is shot, and therefore does not show Hurley's actions or what happened to him afterwards. Many people, including those who know John Hurley, have difficulty accepting Arvada's claims in this case. Family, friends, the people of Arvada, and the people of Colorado want to know how and why this good man, John Hurley, the hero of Olde Town Arvada, was shot and killed that day.